This is not the first time that I've done this morning. I just lost track of time, and I'm going, it's time to start the show. Okay.
Well, here we go.
Yeah, there's some jiggling going on there.
Yeah, y'all getting jiggy over there.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning to you, and thank you from our Dual City Studios in Texas, USA. It is the award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Just ahead, he's the man of the hour, and we haven't even visited with him since last summer.
Mm-hmm. This will be the man of the year then.
The Hemi Hideout creator, John Hovas, joins us. Jeff will have his Motor Minute, and I'll review the electric GMC Sierra. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world Mars. Way over there. We always need more Jeff Zekin over here. Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Hey, thanks for joining us on this Saturday for our live version of the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Let's just get on with it, shall we?
Sure.
Get it on. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the creator of the Hemi Hideout, John Hovas, in front of a fireplace, which I think is kind of ironic since it's about to turn 100 degrees out there. But it's perfect for you, John.
It is indeed. Hola, amigos.
How are you, my
from
friend?
sunny Del Rio.
Are you? Is that where you are? Nearby, anyway.
I am, yes.
Just down the street.
Yeah, just down the street. Well, so you're out there, and are you vacationing out there?
We're just kind of listening to our arteries harden today.
There is that. Well,
John,
hey, man.
Can you pull that mic up just a little bit closer to you?
Yep, sure can.
Very good. There you go.
Got it.
Oh, and it's a professional microphone.
Yeah, he's
You've
a
been in touch with
guy.
You've been in touch with David Ainsley, haven't you?
No, I've been in touch with my grandson.
Oh, okay. One and the same kind of.
Yeah, same thing.
Anyway, John, how have you been?
All good, buddy. Miss you guys. We need to get together again. I didn't realize it's been a whole year now, so.
Pretty close, yeah.
It is. Well, when somebody picks up the phone and says, hey, we're having an open house out here, you guys want to come, we'll be there.
Okay, well, it'll be spring. We'll do that again.
Okay, spring.
Well, the last time we were out there is when we were rearranging the studios.
That's
and
correct.
he afforded us a place to stay.
That's right. We were hidden in a closet, which was perfect for us,
Awesome.
and that's where we came from anyway.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. So let's talk about the Hemi Hideout and how things are going out there.
All's going good. We've got a lot of visitors coming, Monday through Friday we do the tours, and getting busier and busier and busier, all out as busy as I want to be. So
Well, that's right, because you've been, quote unquote, in retirement for a number of years. Actually, I met you and you just had been in retirement for a couple of years, I think.
you are correct. That's been almost 15 years now.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Well,
You were a young buck back in those days.
Yes, I was.
He's not anymore.
No, none of us are, as a matter of fact. So let's talk about the Hemi Hideout for those that really don't know. And we continue to have this influx of people that come and visit us either on our live broadcast or mainly on podcasts. And the Hemi Hideout is located just outside of Brookshire, Texas. And it's a fabulous place that John has built as an homage. There's a word for you.
There you go.
An homage to the Hemi culture, and mainly late 60s, early 70s. Right, John?
That's correct. That's my love of my life.
Yeah. But here of late, and I say of late, meaning the last, 7, 8 years, you've kind of backed off of the cars and you're into the signs now.
Yeah, into the sign, just getting a little cozy in there now. So even that's starting to slow a little bit, but we still put things in almost every day. So, special things. So fill in the holes.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to the cars for a second and tell everybody what is the collection? What is it made up of?
Okay, so basically my love when I was 18 years old, it was 1970, and the muscle car era was in full swing, as we all know. And for me, I had a Dodge Super Bee, and I love the Dodge and Plymouth muscle cars. I loved all the cars, but Hemi Hideout is certainly got a theme behind it because of my love. But collected the cars, tried to get one of each model from, say, 68 to 71. That was my heyday. So that's what I've basically done. All 446 packs and Hemis except for one 340 Duster.
Which is my favorite.
Yeah.
And
That's your favorite.
leave it to me to be the oddball out, right?
It's in the will, okay, pal?
I appreciate that.
But don't look for it today.
Yeah.
you also have a Super Bird in there amongst your
Yes.
collection.
Sure.
Is that an original?
That's an original. That's I'm the second owner. It's got like 38,000 miles on it. It's a 446 pack. And out of the 1,840 that they built, only 277 had the 446 pack. So that made that kind of special. 77 had Hemis, and the rest were all 444 barrels.
Wow.
Interesting. And I guess yours has got the most horsepower.
Well, mine's a 446 pack, so it's underneath the Hemi.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Now there's a lot of these Mopar shows or car collector shows. Do any of these folks that think they know what they're doing contact you about any of your vehicles that maybe want to buy them or maybe sell you one?
They do, Jeff, but I'm really not a professional on any of that. I'm just the ultimate enthusiast. So sometimes I get called out on some of my facts that I spill out.
Hey,
but
it's all right.
I'm just an enthusiast, really, and not a professional. But just love those cars. But
Yeah.
we get calls all the time. People wanting to buy one of those cars or trade or sell one. So, but it's cozy in there now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's almost a full nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you have an event out there that isn't really car theme related, you also have other events in there that you have to move some of the cars
Right.
out
Yeah.
and allow room for the tables.
That's right. So you can rent the place out for a private event, and we do that. Whenever normally for corporate events is what it's mainly for. But you can come and have a 50-person lunch, and it's very affordable. If somebody comes out and rents the place, we match the funds, and all of it gets donated to local charities.
That's
so
amazing.
I don't want to
That's
run
amazing.
it. I don't want to have a full-time business, but it's fun to share it with people anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So for a nice size, let's say a corporate Christmas party, how many people comfortably can you hold in there?
250 is perfect. Anything under 125, it kind of runs out of the pizzazz. You got to have the party atmosphere,
Gotcha.
So,
And we know that you're the party guy.
Party
We
animal.
do
dude, I know
that.
I'm old, but I ain't dead yet.
He's taking care of his arteries out there.
That's right. That's
The
right. Got to keep
arteries.
those going.
Yeah, got to keep them breathing out there.
Right.
Well, and we're going to get to the signs in just a minute, but you got a good friend that actually put us together by the name of Bill Seitz. And
Yes.
Bill painted this beautiful thing for me for my current Corvette. And so I said, Bill, I really have never done anything for you and Sharon. I said, let me run some spots for you guys and your auto graphics business. And so we're doing that. And I don't know, he probably has gotten hate calls because of it, but whatever the case may be. But Bill was instrumental in helping you build the Hemi Hideout.
He's a prince of a guy, as you well know, just like you three guys. You know what I mean?
That's it.
I mean, come on. But
Now, didn't he say that he's fabricated stories? I think he's doing one right now.
Yeah, well, there's that. Yeah.
no, but Bill played a major role and really was the catalyst that got me going. I'd still be sitting there talking about it if it hadn't been for Bill. And it's been a wonderful journey for me, Bill, really all of us, you guys, for everybody. The car industry has really been a wonderful ride for us in our lifetimes.
Well, yeah, and and I met Bill back in the car club days when I was actually a member, became a member of the San Jacinto Corvette Club, and I'll never forget meeting him, Sharon, out there at, I think it was the Town and Country, whatever hotel was out there at the time, for the monthly meeting where they read the minutes and all the
Sure.
garbage that goes along with that. But that was 1978, I believe it was. And Bill and I have been friends and gone to every kind of event when it comes to cars that you could possibly imagine. Actually, we even started our own club called Corvettes of Houston, which is, from what I understand, or has been at least, a Corvette dealership, if you want to call it that.
I think it's still there.
Yeah. Anyway, and it was Bill that said, Don, listen, I'm involved in this project with this guy that I met, and it's called the Hemi Hideout, and we're in the process of building it right now, and as soon as it gets built, we want you to come out and take a look at it. I went out there and was blown away. Are you kidding me? And it looks like a church to cars in there. And, and you'll have to explain briefly exactly what the makeup of the actual building itself is.
Oh, maybe. Okay. So the building is a 21,700 square foot uh, car venue, if you will. It's also neon signs and different memorabilia, things of the good old days. It's a scissor arch timber frame building, which is kind of unique for the Texas area because all the timbers have to come from the Pacific Northwest. So in this case, Idaho, and you bring the trees down. Most people will build like a gazebo or a great room, but very few people will build a whole building out of timber. But it gave you the wow factor naked before anything ever went in there. It looked beautiful, and everybody said it looked like a church or a cathedral.
Yep.
And then as we started to hang the neon signs, originally 15 years ago, we had collected 240 neon signs. There's 342 neon signs in there now out of 4,500 pieces. But when people come in, they think they're all neon signs. Only 7% of those signs are actually illuminated.
Wow.
What inspired you to go with that kind of the timber frame technology?
I always wanted to build like a log home or some kind of wood structure. And then when I so-called retired, I thought, well, the clock's ticking. If I'm going to do it, I better do it now. And I'm glad I did it when I did. I wouldn't do it today.
Why wouldn't you do it today?
Well, I'm an old goat now, and I wouldn't have enough time to really enjoy it. Or it wouldn't make sense. It really didn't make sense then, but I'm so proud and glad that I did it.
Well,
you've got 15 years that you've been able to enjoy it now.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
and more important than all of that, I think, is the fact of all of the people that you, through the Hemi Hideout, have brought together. It's a people place.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And we continue every day. We get new people come by and tour, and they bring other people. We don't advertise it. It's by word of mouth. So every day we have busloads of people that come out, community centers, church groups, whatever.
Wow.
Again, we collect a $10 fee when they come. We match that. All that goes charity too. So it's fun to share it, and we're having fun. A reason for the friends to get together, and we explain what all that stuff is, because when people walk in, most people don't know, what is this? They look at it like, what in the heck happened in here? Now, you guys know, you recognize all this.
Yeah.
A lot of people just don't get it. They don't understand what they love it, but they don't know why they love it. It's just pretty,
Well, I find myself when I've walked into it, it's just you don't talk for a few minutes. You just kind of look around and your eyes are about this big and you're going, wow, this is incredible.
Yeah, when we see somebody like that, Jeff, that's when we go get them, because we know we're going to have a lot of fun talking with them.
And you do. Your staff is very knowledgeable on all the details of all the things that you have in there, and they give tours, and it's just amazing how they can remember all that, since you keep adding and changing and things. You talked about corporate events. Do you do weddings and those types
We've done weddings, but we try to steer away from those because we don't allow kids under the age of 12 for lawsuit purposes.
Yeah.
But we do rehearsal dinners and we do receptions, so those are pretty popular. But again, you're limited to no kids under 12, and that usually nixes the wedding venue.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we don't want little Johnny scratching up the Superbird.
Or Don Armstrong.
I was going to say, took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, you won't know me too well.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you have a lot of help, and you have these volunteers. It's a staff of volunteers. And I say staff because it really is a staff, an unpaid staff, because they love coming there, helping you, and they love meeting the people, and the people love them. It's a big love fest going on out there.
It's a win-win-win all the way around. We just have a great time. So onward through the fog we go.
Yeah. So let's talk about the signs here before we get out of time.
Okay.
What have you got since we saw you last? And by the way, we saw you last August.
Could have been.
I think it was August.
Yeah, because that was when we did the transition.
Yeah. We had
End of August.
Yeah. So since last August, have you acquired anything that you're mighty proud of?
Well, we've got a new sign we're working on now. You remember Bill Prokopic. He's our restoration guy.
Yep.
And we've got a really cool sign that's going to go up here in a couple of months. And it says, everything is bigger in Texas. It's a porcelain sign. And Texas is great big with 2 X's. And it's got a cowboy lassoing a big giant jackrabbit.
How
It's
big
a
is
neon
that sign?
sign. It's
Yeah, how
huge.
big
It's
is it?
about 10 by 4. And it's going to be a neon. It's going to look really cool.
Are you going to hang it or mount it on the wall?
It'll be hanging probably in the front entry. Mike, where you drive in under that portico because we're running out of space.
I love that.
Oh, it's going to be outside.
It's going to be outside under the roof and protected.
It'll be under the roof, but it'll be cool and say everything's bigger
for
in
an
Texas.
entry. Yes, talk about an entry.
Yeah.
You know, before you go, I did want to mention to everybody that John's last name is Hovas. And when I moved to Texas and to Houston back in the 60s, it was Hovis Furniture. And I know that your family has a rich history here in Texas, and especially out in the Brookshire area, because was it your grandparents that had the mercantile out there?
That's right. That was in late 1800s when they moved from Armenia. And then in 1920 moved into Houston, started Star Furniture Company. And then we sold out of 3 people that started Star. And in 1939, my grandfather sold out and we started competing against Star. We lost the war. By 1972, that was the end of Hovis Furniture Company. And a few years after that is when I started my manufacturing company.
Yeah. And you went to Memorial High School?
I did. I was a legend over there.
God, when you weren't under arrest. That was. I've seen pictures of you, including I think it was your high school graduation picture.
Well,
long hair hippie.
Man, I was driving a 1970 yellow Super Bee, hair down to past my shoulders, and Rolling Stones on wide open. So it was the good old days.
Hey, John, we have a question that came in from the internet.
Yes, sir.
The question is, somebody wants to know, somebody named Diane Hovis wants to know if you're planning on selling any of this stuff.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Wrong number.
Wrong number. Yeah.
Hang up quick. She'll sell everything for half price. She's got a sign in there that says, "This is not a museum. Everything's for sale. See Diane."
Hey, Mike, get her number.
Yeah, get her number.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Listen, we love you guys, and we thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. I know you were going to sleep in late today, but guess what? The InWheelTime Car Talk Show came a-knocking, and we sure appreciate you spending the time with us.
I appreciate you guys, your friendship and all, man. Thank you guys again. Y'all are a great big part of our ride that we've had, so thank you all. Love you both.
Love you too, man.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, and we'll talk again soon, John. We appreciate you.
All right,
Jeff's Motor
Thank
Minute
you.
and a review of the electric GMC Sierra when the InWheelTime Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla. Eats pretty good. Apple or Android, InWheelTime Podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and searching for a fun car talk show, give InWheelTime a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture, Mike's Driving Destinations, all on InWheelTime. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, so check us out. That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.